Hi, I'm Patricia from the HR department. So, are you ready for your interview?
Yes, I'm so ready.
Great. Okay, so let's get started. Tell me something about yourself.
So, I assume that you know me already. My name, I am Maria Jorica Elipane, and I am a general virtual assistant. And I provide services like social media management, admin assistance, data entry, web research, audio and video transcription. I can also do chatbot development, graphics design, and content writing, to name a few. And I have experience in customer support, social media management, sales, and content writing. And personal stuff, I'm a mom to four beautiful kids and a dedicated wife. I think. And I also love reading and I love cooking. So that's all.
You sound to be a very talented person. Now, tell me about your strength.
I consider being dedicated and efficient and my attention to details and loyalty as my strength. Um, Sorry. I am dedicated in terms of work ethics, and I make sure that I give my best whenever I do a task or a project. And I just don't do things because I need to do them. Um, I see to it that it is done efficiently and detailed, and I also value loyalty and trust that is given to me.
Awesome. Now, tell me something about your weakness.
For my weakness, I maybe being an overthinker is one of my weakness. Although sometimes I wouldn't admit it, but my husband tells me that an overthinker. So maybe I really am, and I tend to get anxiety and insomnia because of it. But instead of thinking negatively about it, being an overthinker, I just look at it as being proactive, someone who is prepared in case something happens, and maybe I'll just put it as an advanced thinker, not an overthinker.
That's a more positive way to put it. Now, do you
Yeah.
consider yourself as a lifelong learner? And what are you studying at the moment?
Well, yes, I consider myself a lifelong learner, actually. I just recently finished general virtual assistance training, which was given by our government under the Department of Information and Communications Technology. So it was an 8 week intensive training, and I can say that being able to finish the course was really helpful for me, and I learned so much in that training. And if I may also add, I'm the type of person who researches just about everything and anything. So I Google a lot and I find answers online whenever there's something that I want to know or I want to learn. And I usually YouTube a lot when I want to learn something or I want to cook this dish and I don't know how, so I usually go to YouTube. And for also when I want to search for a tool or there's something that I don't know how to do, I usually go to Google and YouTube.
Looks like you just don't love learning, but you're a fast learner.
Um, I I think so. Yes.
I like that too. Now, how long have you been a freelancer and what made you decide to be one?
Well, actually, I have only been doing freelancing for 9 months now, to be exact. And I decided to become one since my youngest is already 5 years old, and she doesn't require much of my time anymore. So I don't know if I should be thankful or not. Before this, I was a stay-at-home mom for 4 years because I wanted to focus on my kids' first years, and I wanted to be there in their every milestone. So that's it. And since the pandemic started, my husband's job has been affected. So I decided to look for something to do to help him with our finances. And I also saw freelancing as a door opened, especially when the DICT training came, the training that I was talking about a while ago. Um, because being a freelancer, I can work at the comfort of my home, and at the same time, I could still look after the kids and my
That's so
husband.
nice. Yeah, that's so nice. I can agree with that. Now,
Yes.
do you consider yourself as a team player or do you prefer working alone?
I can say that I can do both. I would love working with a team so I can learn from their ways and their best practices. And at the same time, I can contribute and share my knowledge as well to them. And I can also work alone. It was never a problem for me, and I actually can work efficiently with less supervision.
Mhm. Now, have you received negative feedback and how did you responded to it?
Oh, well, of course, I get negative feedbacks. It's not impossible, but I handle constructive criticism as an avenue to learn and a chance to check my ways, review my capabilities, and adapt to best practices and suggestions that my colleagues or clients give.
Okay. Now, were you given the position or a chance to be the one to deliver the negative feedback? Or in case in the future you'll be given the chance, how would you handle it?
Um, Actually, I have an experience like that because I used to have a boss. For 5 years, I've been working for him for 5 years as an executive assistant. And being an executive assistant, you have to handle everything and anything that he says. So he's the type that will tell you to tell this guy uh, what he did was stupid. So how would I say that to my co-employee that you're stupid? I wouldn't say that, of course. So what I do, I will talk to them. I would talk to them nicely, and I would tell them, this happened, and boss is not happy, so he wants to tell me that are you will be suspended for a few days, but please understand that this is part of our job, and it's written in our manual that if we do this, uh, we'll really have to be suspended. So, and then I explain to them that, or sometimes I will tell them secretly, um, I will I will borrow you money so that I will, what do you call this? I will let you borrow money from me if you need it, just because to compensate for the lost work or lost days that he is suspended.
Wow, that's such an awesome thing to do for your teammates. Now, can you, being a freelancer for 9 months, can you share to me a difficult situation or what's a challenging situation during the past 9 months and how did you handle it?
Um, well, challenging situations arise usually when uh, kids are sick, and you can't really concentrate on the work or the task that you have to do because you think of your kid, you have to bring him to the doctor or things like that. And since the pandemic it made me become, what do you call this? Paranoid mom. So whenever the kids are sick, I would really overthink and bring them first thing to the doctor. So that's the challenge. But I usually explain to my boss the situation. And I'm lucky because my bosses right now are very kind and very understanding when it comes to situations as such.
That's great. Now, going back to the job post, have you considered your service fee range?
Uh, yes, for this project, social media assistance, I would like to ask for $10 to $8 an hour, and if it would be possible that I get paid bi-weekly, if it's possible.
Okay, that's noted. Now, what's your schedule or availability at the moment?
Uh, we're right now, and my schedule is not really that hectic. So even though I am working for two companies actually, but uh, as I've said, I'm lucky that I don't have to log in at a certain time. So as long as they are actually task based and deliverable based, so they base on the deliverables and not the time. So as long as I deliver my tasks or my projects before deadline, they are happy and I am happy.
Okay, that's good to know because of the different time zones that the teams are in, we will need to meet with you sometimes during the night or over the weekends. So we want to know, but we will let you know ahead of time. So we want to know
Okay.
if that can be arranged as well because this is a free lance and this is task based as well. So is that possible
Yes,
with you?
yes, okay. For that time zone, I can surely make adjustments accordingly. And can I just say that right now I'm looking for a part-time, probably 4 hours a day, 5 times a week schedule. I'm just saying this beforehand. And so, yeah, that's it. And I don't have problems with weekends. It's okay. As long as you've said, you'll let me know prior.
Yes, definitely, because we want
Okay.
everybody's schedule to be fixed. Okay, no problem and
Okay.
noted on your schedule because actually, yes, we will only be looking at 20 to 30 hours work week. Okay, so
Okay.
what do you understand about the position or the project?
Uh, for the project, actually, when I first read about it, from what I understand, the job post is looking for someone like me who tends to think in advance or is proactive. So it's me. And someone who is eager to learn new technology, professional, and emotionally mature or prepared. Also, eager, self starter, and creative. And I think all of the mentioned describes me. So yeah, that's it.
I can see that you're a very talented person. So, what do you consider your specialization or niche?
Actually, I can say that my service specialization is customer support and customer relations because I have experience in this niche, and also content or ad copywriting because writing is one of my passion. And this was the first niche that I got interested in when I started, and I want to learn more about it. And as I've mentioned before, I'm a lifelong learner, and I want to learn other niche as well to widen my knowledge. And I plan to continue joining trainings and such to do this as part of my career growth.
That's nice. Now, what's your long-term goal as a freelancer?
Um, Long-term goals. My long-term goal is to become an established and well, not known freelancer, but why not? Learn new things one at a time. Sorry, um, get to know at least 5 to 10 niches, and of course, gain financial freedom and achieve my personal and family goals.
Wow, that's awesome. Now we're almost done here, Kay. So, do you have any concern about the project or from questions for me?
Yes, I have actually. Um, First question is, would I be given a training for the tools and processes of the company once I start, if ever?
Well, actually, our tools are very simple. We just have a very simple project management tool to coordinate, and basically, the rest of the tools will be for your graphic design. And we are not very strict on the output. Basically, the not the output, the tools that you're using, as long as we deliver the quality and we are consistent with the brand, so you will be free to do so. But in case you will need guidance, our admin assistants will be willing to walk you through so that you'll get to know and find your way. That will be part of the onboarding process. Yep.
Okay. All right. That's great. Thank you. I have another question, if it's
Sure.
okay. If ever I am thinking, would I be given a holiday or any sick leaves?
Well, actually, your arrangement will be under an independent contractor, and for independent contractors, we don't usually act. The partnership doesn't arrange an employee employer. But during holidays for Australia, you will also have your holiday. And our company
Okay.
will be generous enough, even if you are not under employment. We will give you the holiday pay because during Christmas, we
Wow.
always have 2 weeks vacation. And during the Easter Eve, we have almost 4 days because we have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday with no work. So those are
Wow.
the things, those are the times that you can schedule. But then again, this is task based, so you can always work from anywhere and work anytime. Just let us
Okay.
know if you need to go
That's
on
nice.
vacation, and we will take that into consideration.
Okay. Thank you. That's nice to hear. And my last question would be, so after this interview, what would be the next step?
Okay, actually, Kay, the next step would be I will be sending out an email. Outright, I want to say that I will be sending you a job offer and a contract. So if you have time immediately, if you can review and send us back a signed contract, or if you have any concerns, just let us know. Because this post needs to be filled out immediately. If we can have that contract within 12 to 24 hours, that would be awesome, and you can get started immediately. How's that?
Okay, that's great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, and you were correct. I think you are perfect for the job. Not just the way with the skills, but your experiences and your excitement. We are looking forward to be working with you.
I will be looking forward to working with you too. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, is there any other concern?
I think that would be all for now.
Okay, so I think we're done here. Just keep an eye out on your email, and I would be appreciative if you can send it back immediately. Okay?
Okay, I will. I will send it back immediately. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great day.